Good morning. Good morning. Good to see everybody. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I am one of your hosts, Cricket from sportspicks.o's.com. Will be joining me in just a minute. He's got little man. He had to draw up some cough medicine this morning, man. He got little man in a coughing fit, and he just got texted by the wife. He needed to draw up some medicine. So he'll be back in just a few minutes. But good morning to all you fine folks. See Grass Guy already over there. Supporting's in here. Mont's in here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see all you beautiful people. Y'all know what we're going to do, man. Give you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world out there. We got to recap National Tight End Day yesterday. Steps tried to tell us it was not a thing. It is a thing, man. National Tight End Day is a thing. There are, however, a couple teams that I feel like will not be allowed to participate in National Tight End Day anymore because they didn't even try yesterday, man. What's going on, Patriot? Good morning, sir. Good morning. But yeah, a lot of action going on in the NFL world yesterday. We'll recap all of that. Probably look at tonight's game between the Chiefs and the Commanders. I don't know how exciting that is going to be, man. With no Jaden Daniels and that thing tonight, looks like we are going to get some Scary Terry and some Debo in that game. So we'll see how that goes. But looks like Marcus Mariota will be quarterbacking that thing now. We'll jump into all that here in just a little bit and talk about those things, what's going on in the world. We had some news out of the college football world yesterday. Brian Kelly is no longer the head coach of the LSU Tigers, and I can't say that I blame them after that abysmal performance on Saturday night against the Texas A&M Aggies. Probably, I see they're trying to finalize his $54 million buyout. Shoo-wee. What up, B-Mac? There was only 11 tight ends that scored yesterday. Nope, it's not a real thing. Only 11 tight ends scored yesterday. You could have parlayed the in the Browns game, man. Told y'all Harold Fannin Jr. yesterday, he wound up having the first first touchdown of National Tight End Day. So, but in that game, you could have parlayed Njoku, Harold Fannin Jr., and Hunter Henry all together, man. Got you a sweet little touchdown on National Tight End Day. What up, Dog Spot? How you doing, man? Good to see you. And y'all talking about only 11 tight ends scored yesterday, man. Hell, there were 6 teams on a buys. Some of the best tight ends in the league didn't even play yesterday. No Brock Bowers, no Sam Laporta. Who else was on a damn bye? There were a bunch of teams on a bye yesterday, man. So I think we need to plan that better, NFL. We need to have National Tight End Week. Nobody on a bye, man. Or we need to make it another week when we ain't got no buys. Something like that. How many teams were on a bye? Let's see. So, yeah, you had Laporta, Brock Bowers. I guess you would have had, who's that? Tyler Higbee for the Rams. Trey McBride was on a damn bye. Seahawks, what is there? Barner. And then Brenton Strange for the Jaguars has been pretty good this year too, man. So there's a lot of good tight ends on buys yesterday. So just one of them things, man. One of them things, the Ravens came out and got it done. We're going to recap all of this stuff, man. As soon as Will gets back from getting the medicine and whatnot, Patriot says common sense was on a buy yesterday. It could have been, sir. It could have been crazy, crazy day in the NFL. My Buccaneers did get a win. We usually play awful down there at New Orleans. I knew what you meant, Patriot. I knew what you meant, sir. But yeah, we usually play terrible down there, man. I didn't even have to sweat that damn thing yesterday. I'll tell you what, I was playing Chase McLaughlin in fantasy, and he got his fantasy points. I think he had like 18 damn fantasy points yesterday or something. I love it when the kicker comes in and beats my head in.
Him and Boswell, man.
You did what now?
Him and Boswell got a lot of kicking points yesterday.
Yeah. Boswell had 2 50-yarders to start it off.
Mm-hmm.
Savage.
I thought we were about to see the difference in that game, at least in the first half, was Boswell made 3 field goals, and whoever that bum kicker for the Packers is missed 2.
McManus.
McBum.
Oh,
I'll be happy when this cold is finally out of our house.
Whoa. What's going on, Miss Wolvenar? Long time no see. Good to see you down
Good morning, Miss Wolvenar. How are we doing?
Yeah, let's go, man.
Oh. All right, we're back. We're here. We're ready to start the show. Oh, Miss Leslie's announced. Miss Leslie, I have a bone to pick with your Blue Jackets. Those.
You know you're not allowed. We're not allowed to bet on those teams. If we
didn't bet on them, I picked against them in my Survivor.
Oh, see, that's kind of.
It was Saturday. They were going on the road to Pitt. I thought this was a good spot, and it went to overtime.
It did go to. I did see that one. I couldn't remember what you took. I saw that score, and I was like, I can't remember if he was like taking the Blue Jackets or if he was fading them here. So yeah, so you faded them and got bit, huh?
Yeah, apparently. I didn't even lock. I just looked yesterday, and I was like, oh, those
bro,
son of a bitch.
I've already got one of my losses. I had the Red Wings pick the other night. And when I checked the score one time, and we were down 2-0 to the Blues. I thought I was dead to rights, man. I went back to that thing yesterday morning before the show. They came back on 6-4. I'm still alive, baby.
There you go. Well, it's double elimination, so I'm still in there.
Well, you're still alive too. So those are fun. I like those.
Here's what we got on the menu. We got a lot of NFL talk, of course. Survivor picks. A lot of them didn't make it. A lot of people didn't make it yesterday, which is fine with me because I told you guys I went square and put it all on the Colts.
Well done.
I had no sweater yesterday. Every single entry I had, I just put them all in on the Colts.
We love that.
I'm also alive in the second chance spread survivor, so I'm excited about that. It was a good day for the public again yesterday. I think if you count Thursday, favorites went 10-2. That's 2 weeks in a row where the favorites like just money line parlays. Granted, I'm pretty sure a lot of those money line parlays had the Falcons in it, so I don't think the books got too beat up yesterday.
Probably not. We told y'all one of those 7-point dogs was winning straight up though.
I'm kicking myself for coming off so I had the Jets, by the way. I had the Jets. I picked the Jets. I picked them on Sports Wars. But I came off the Dolphins. I just like taking the points with them. I just ended up staying away from it. I was like, I
had the Falcons in that game.
They whooped that ass.
Because I would never even sweat. If you had the Falcons, you knew you were dead to rights. If you had the Dolphins, you didn't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's like the first time all season Dolphin fans could say that.
No shit. First time in a couple seasons, man.
Sad day for the boys. Yeah. Giants fans can't have anything nice.
Man, that's dude. I hated that. I had Scatterbo's under rushing yards. Didn't want to get him that way, but I hate it for that guy, dude. I hate it for all those Giants fans. I do feel for y'all. Y'all have had some real tough luck, and that was a bright spot and everything. Hey, Scatterbo gonna be back, man. Scatterbo gonna be back.
Yeah, I was surprised just how crazy that guy is. He didn't come back in the second half.
That guy, I know. I fully expect to see him run out of the tunnel at any time. Hell, he was still sitting there on the cart with his leg turned sideways, beating his chest, yelling everything. Hey, I talk a lot of shit about the Philly fans stuff because they are usually assholes and stuff. Pretty cool moment yesterday when that guy was getting carted off the field. They did give him a standing O and stuff. So we'll give credit where credit's due. Yeah, we'll give credit where credit's due, man. Yeah,
but we're going to get into all that. We're going to talk about how Steps was wrong about National Tight End Day, which was great. I made a lot of money off of tight ends. I'm kicking myself that I didn't have freaking Kraft last night for first touchdown. I had so many for first touchdown. Like, if I wouldn't have bet first touchdowns yesterday, I would have been good.
I stayed away. I try not to get too involved in that. You could have.
I love it, Crick. I can't. Like when I put like $50 on a tight end, I got to put like $20, $15 to $20 worth of first touchdowns because it's usually like 10-1 or better, and it's like
dude, you could have parlayed to Kraft first tutty with two plus tutties.
I know that's the other thing too.
We got to start looking at those.
We're gonna get into all that, but here in about 20-25 minutes, I got to do like we're going to do the last like 40 minutes of the show of Rumble Premium just because we're getting to the end of the month. I only need like 40 minutes more. I don't know with this bug going through my house. I don't know when I'm going to get time to find an afternoon to do it. So we're going to knock it out today, people. I'm sorry for those of you that I don't know why you don't come over and join the Rumble Premium crew, but this is your chance. This is your chance now, all right? But we're going to do that and get it out of the way, and then we're done for the month.
Booyah.
How about that?
How about that?
Where do you want to start? You want to talk about how Steps is wrong?
I love talking about how Steps is wrong.
Okay, let me tell you this guy. Let me read off some things for you. He's sending us. I mean, Buku knows this. He's sending me like a chart, like this, of like all the tight ends and like how many touchdowns were scored and whatnot each week. And I'm like, Steps, you're arguing. He goes, like week 9 only had 9 tight ends score touchdowns. And at this point, and he's also talking shit in the morning games. Like we haven't even got to the afternoon games yet. And I'm like, dude, we still got like more games to play.
6 teams on a bye.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, Steph, your argument's flawed. We had 16. This is the most teams on a bye for the whole season.
For National Tight End Week ever. Yeah. This was like week 13 or 14 last year. But yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, and then every time there was we even had a rookie for I think the Jets rookie tight end was the one that caught that game winner.
He caught a touchdown from not the quarterback. We should have a bet where we can bet will a tight end catch a pass from somebody that's not a quarterback, and that would have cashed yesterday because Breece Hall threw a touchdown pass to Mason Taylor.
That is also crazy, Grass Guy. He says Colts scored 38 and no Tyler Warren TD. You know what also pissed me off who didn't score a TD yesterday?
Who's that?
Loveland.
They're bums.
I mean, that would have been a great, even a better day if Loveland would have got one. I was hoping in garbage time, you know?
Well, that's what sucks for Colson Loveland. He's got a shitty quarterback.
Well, you want to know what also sucks is Likely and Andrews both. I didn't bet Andrews, but Likely didn't score a touchdown either.
You know who we never even looked at? Which is he's the third string tight end, so why would we? But Kolar got one in that game.
Looking. That's where
Kolar got one in that game. I was like, when I seen him score, I looked at it and I said, none of us said that.
Who is it?
Kolar.
I didn't even know that was a person.
He's a tight end for the Ravens, and he caught him a tutty yesterday.
Supporting said there was a bet for a tight end to throw a TD. That better have been like 1,000 to 1. I don't think I've even seen a tight end throw a pass.
It better be more than that. I was going to say, I couldn't even bet that at 10 to 1.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
You know, man, it's bad advertising for the pharmacy if you have a head cold for like 6 months.
It's been 2 weeks. Well, I've had it for a week, but it's been 2
weeks, bro. Come on.
Huh?
You said it's been 2 weeks. It ain't been 6 months, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Well, my kids have had it for 2 weeks. I've only had it this past week, but I mean, that's just kind of. I think this is like a COVID cold strain, or COVID has just devolved into a cold. Because I haven't, like, when my wife was telling me about it last night. When I get sick, I'm like sick for max like 2 days. It's usually just one good, like, one miserable night.
I'm a pretty healthy guy too. I get it.
But this thing has been like, and the only other time that I've had, like when we had one of the original, we had like the Delta strain or whatever. That thing kicked my ass for 10 days. And her and I are both, and she usually doesn't get sick for long either. And she's like, yeah, this thing sucks. And I go, yeah.
Bro, knock on wood, I've never had any of that COVID nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know if it is COVID or not.
Either like anything like that. I haven't, since that stuff's been going on, I haven't had anything to remotely close to that. I'll
tell you what, if this is COVID is like definitely, like, it wasn't like a huge deal beforehand, but this is way easier than the last time I got COVID. Also, when I got COVID last time, my wife and I both got it. We lost our like smell and all that shit, but like we had to take care of a 1-year-old too at the time.
That's brutal. Yeah, SD had it a couple times back when it was all going around. That's what she said. She was like, one time she didn't feel too bad. The other time she's like, it put me down for like over a week. And
yeah,
I guess it just affects everybody differently, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I just try to avoid that shit.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Just say no.
No COVID, not for me.
Get out of here, you devil.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about these games though.
Man, football.
Listen, I was excited about. So my Patriots get the win 32-13. I told you guys I was nervous all week about it because, you know, Browns defense, I know it's different on the road and whatnot, but like, we are a young team. We have been turnover happy in some games, but I'm loving each week that we are not like coming out firing. Like, we're behind. It's really close at the half because I feel like this team needs to be tested like that. And then the second half, they come out and whoop ass. I like that. It
looks like a good football team, dude. Looks like a team maybe takes a little bit to settle in, kind of filling the game out. Obviously, in the NFL, you have a different style of play for each team you have to play because of schemes and things. Looks like they're just kind of filling it out in the first half, and they come out like a damn machine in that third quarter, dude.
Mm-hmm. Grass Guy says try vitamins. Cocaine works the best, I found.
Best vitamin.
Can't give that to my 3-year-old though. That's kind of frowned upon.
No cocaine for the 3-year-olds.
So he's toughing it out right now.
Savage.
No, yeah, Patriots look good. Drake May every week. Like I said, this season I don't expect anything. Maybe if we win the division, we'll host a playoff game. I would hope we'd win that one, but I don't see us winning more than one playoff game. Like, that's the best I think that can happen for this season.
Why do you think that's the ceiling?
We're just not there yet. I'm being realistic. Like, that's like maybe we end up like the Redskins last year and end up in the AFC. You know what I mean? Maybe
that would not surprise me at all.
Like, a goal should be if we host a playoff game, we should win it. If we go on the road, like if we have to go
depending
into
on who it
Kansas
is, though.
City, if we have to go into Kansas City
If
week
you got to
or
go there,
round
that'd
one,
be tough. Yeah, I mean that'd be
yeah.
tough. But
I
I
just hope
don't
we don't have to
necessarily
play
think you're dead to
I
rights.
just hope we don't have to play Buffalo round one. I hate when division opponents play each other round one.
I would kind of like that if I were you, because I think they're going to get y'all in the next one in Foxborough since y'all got them up there. I wouldn't even hate it if I were you to have to play them for the rubber match in the wild card round. Hell, y'all might even have the home field advantage in that game.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, no, if we well, we'll see.
If y'all split, it'll be best overall record. It's not like they've run away from you.
No,
Who's
yeah,
their
we'll
record
see.
then,
It'll
don't
come down to it, but they have to beat us in New England for them to steal the division from us. If we win, we're not playing Buffalo again, I don't think, because we'll have the we'll win the division.
Oh, well,
I
if
guess
you
we
win
could
again,
hope we would host them.
well, I think even if you lose that game to them, you can still win the division, right?
We still could, but I mean, if we want to win the
Tiebreaker,
division, we win that game.
Yeah, win that game, you win. Don't matter.
Yeah, Sporting says 9-2 to the favorites again yesterday. He didn't pick the Dolphins or the Jets. I had the Jets. I did not have the Dolphins. Grass guy picked the Jets at it, baby.
Hey,
God,
man.
I'm pissed because on my all 32 one and done, I freaking had the Falcons.
What is the
I don't know
all
what I
32?
So, each week you have to pick a team to win,
Uh-huh.
and then you can't use them again. But unlike Survivor, you're not knocked out. And then starting week 5, you got to pick 2 teams, and then whoever can. So, like, you're basically trying to guess, like, when are the Jets going to get their win? When are the Dolphins going to get their wins?
Okay.
So whoever can get the most points throughout the season by guessing right. So I've missed 2 now this season. Like last year, I think someone went 30-2 to win it.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I had the Colts and the Falcons yesterday, so I missed the Falcons.
Man, Sporting went ahead and put the Jets in as his yesterday.
Let's see where we're at on that, actually. Hold on.
Savages. I want to be just like y'all when I grow up, man.
I got my QBs one and done. I freaking picked the Saints and the Falcons. I thought Kirk Coach, I mean, he got 173. It wasn't terrible.
Dude, I took the Falcons in that stupid thing too.
I thought at least we'd get some yards. You know what I mean?
I don't remember the other team I took. I think I took the Falcons. I think I took the Colts. So the Colts, I still had the Colts for some reason.
Yeah, at least yesterday with the Saints, I think it wasn't all that bad. Yeah, the Saints, they put up 227, so that's good because it's not just one quarterback. It's if a quarterback gets injured, it's who the backup comes in. They get
play
counted.
with both of those bums. Hell yeah.
So yeah, we got Shuck and Rattler yesterday. 227's not. They got more than Kirk Cousins, but
fucking Kirk Cousins. Hey, you know, we talking about Kirk Cousins auditioning for his next job. Turns out his next job is going to be the deacon at his church.
It was just a reminder of how Kirk Cousins fleeced the NFL out of $350 million.
God almighty, best agent in football for that guy.
Oh my goodness. But let's see. Let's see the standings at all 32. So yeah, now I'm at 10. I believe I'm 10-2. Look at this. Look at it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys that have picked 12-0. Granted, though, a lot of those guys probably haven't picked shitty teams yet. I've picked shitty teams. Like I've got the Panthers with a win, although I wouldn't count them as shitty, but you know what I mean? Like I have the Browns with a win, stuff like that.
It's a little early. What up, Nene? How you doing? A little early to decide if the Panthers are. They still might be shit.
I'll be alive in loser survivor if Washington loses tonight.
You already read this, didn't you? I wonder where that came from earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
What up, Mark? But anyways,
I want to check out the main survivor real quick. Hold on. I haven't checked any of my contest stuff yet.
Dude, I do good to remember all the contests I'm in each week to make sure I get picks in for all of them. I might have to make a list next week.
How many did I lose yesterday? Oh, that was brutal. I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's pretty good. I lost half of my my entries in Spread Survivor. That's pretty much how it goes.
Do you have
25.
So we got 12 left?
Yeah, I went all in because at the time there was only 3,600 people that had entered. And I was like, well, like I lost 5 of them on the Vikings on Thursday. So really yesterday I only lost what? Like 7. But there was only 3,600 people. Now, there ended up being almost 8,900. But it was a $100,000 pool, and at 3,600, I'm like, that's not enough people to even cover the guaranteed. Even if each entry was $20, which it's not. Once you buy more, it goes down to $10. But even if they were, that's only like $60,000 of. So there was a huge advantage.
Value, yeah.
Yeah, huge value. So I was
the
like,
100,000 guaranteed, just because they don't get in there, the company has to put that up. They guarantee.
yeah.
That
So I was like, fuck it. I went all in on it and bought the remaining entries. But yeah, look at about over half of them have been eliminated. So I'm alive in that one.
Chip in a chair.
Chip in a chair. Oh, by the way, happy Sports Equinox Day.
Happy Sports Equinox. I forgot that in the intro. My bad. I forgot you threw me off. My fault. Welcome to Sports
that's
Equinox.
my bad. But chat, throw your favorite Sports Equinox parlay. We're gonna put one together and write it together.
I've been watching you supporting that college contest, man. I'm on your heels, bro. We got a battle going.
Look at this, dude. 9,000 eliminated.
9,000.
I'm alive in this $150,000 survivor.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Look at that. 19% have the Falcons. 12% have the Bengals.
How many had the Falcons?
19.
And 12 had the Bengals.
31% combined had the 2 that lost.
Sucks to suck.
Let's see the $1 million survivor. I'm still alive in this one.
Who'd you take yesterday?
Colts.
Which
I pushed in all my entries on everything on the Colts.
Love that.
Out of 35,000, there's 4,300 of us left. 26% had the Falcons and 16% had the Bengals. That's 42%. So almost half the field got knocked out yesterday because of those 2.
Can't have nothing nice.
I like that. You like that?
You like that? Shout out to Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, thank you for eliminating people, Kirk.
Yeah, great job, Kirk.
Look at this. The free $10,000 survivor. There's 23,000 of us started. 746 are left.
And for how much is that one?
It's a free one. It's for 10 grand. Costs nothing to enter.
Let's go.
I'm still alive, baby.
Love that.
Next week's going to be interesting. Who do I take next week? Let's look real quick. It's a little peek ahead. Ooh, Ravens over the Dolphins. I think I've already used the Ravens. Not taking my Patriots over the Falcons because this would be a bounce back spot for the stupid Falcons. Bears over the Bengals. Might be a good week to use the Bears.
Might be a good week to use the Bengals. Bears suck.
But the Bengals suck worse.
They got beat. They got beat by backup quarterbacks yesterday.
Bengals lost to the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, wait, what?
At home. Bengals lost to the Jets at home. It's embarrassing.
The Bears lost to. Yeah, I mean, they both suck. Don't pick that game. Don't use that game. Don't bet on bad teams.
Ooh, Chargers at the Titans.
Golly.
Niners at the Giants might be a good one.
I don't know.
No Scattaboo.
You got Niners with back-to-back travel weeks.
Also, Niners kind of suck against mobile quarterbacks.
I was going to say, man, yeah, they did not look great yesterday.
Next week's going to be interesting. Colts, Steelers. I already used Colts.
Ooh, you used the Texans yet?
I think so.
Or the Jaguars?
I think I've used the Jags.
Might be a gross spot to use the Raiders.
Oh, I've already used the Raiders. I used them when that must-win game.
That's right. I do remember you doing that.
We get Chiefs Bills next week.
Ooh, good spot for the Rams.
Yeah, maybe it is a Rams week if I haven't used them.
Cowboys too.
Seahawks at the Commandos. Jay Daniels isn't back again.
I don't know. Mariota played really good at home.
Oh yeah, Monday Night Cowboys would be a good pick. I might have to have the Cowboys.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Gross.
What up, Megatron?
But yeah, the Dolphins whooped that ass 34-10 against the Falcons. You have the Jags available, Will? I do. Well, it depends on which entry it is we're talking about. I don't know who. Because I'm in so many damn different pools. I don't know which one, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But the Dolphins get a win. I don't know. I mean, I can't believe. I know Kirk hasn't played all year and whatnot, but like, I'm not surprised the Dolphins won. I'm surprised the Falcons couldn't put up points. You know,
Disgusting.
all those
dude.
weapons.
Disgusting, man. Yeah, exactly. I mean, clearly, Michael Penix means a lot more to that offense than we realized.
Well, you got to also think too. Left-handed quarterback, and you're switching to a right-handed quarterback. You know,
that does change things up. It changes timing. It changes a lot of different shit up, man.
Offensive schemes.
The way the ball spins when you're catching it, like really, that shit's different. Like the ball spins
I think
different out of
mainly it's the lineman, you know, because now you're
Mhm.
you're not pulling when you were supposed to pull and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. Dude. There's a lot of different stuff that changes that up there. How long is Penix out for? What's wrong with him?
Morning, Buku. I don't know. He twisted his ankle, so.
Oh, okay. Good morning, No Skin. Buku. Good to see y'all.
Yeah. If he's JJ McCarthy, he's out for like half a season. If he's a normal person, he's out for a week or two.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the range of these ankle sprains is unbelievable, dude. It's anywhere between like 3 days and a year and a half.
Yeah. Jets have an amazing comeback. I kind of felt, and I didn't bet them live, but I kind of felt when they were down at half and then they came out in that third quarter, I'm like, they're going to mess around and let the Jets come back in this one and watch. And then when they went for 2 down 14 and it was ruled incomplete and then they overturned it and said, no, it was good. I go, oh, they're winning this game when they got that 2 point. I go, they're winning this freaking game.
100, yeah. Sitting there just watching it. Painful. Well, it's tough to be a Bengals fan too, dude.
It has to be. Yeah.
It has to be.
I don't know why you choose that life.
Shout out to Megatron. Oh man, yeah. Tough
day. Sprains McCarthy.
They had to win one, right?
You know who we should give a little RIP to?
Tell me.
Anyone who had Bijan in fantasy, expecting him to tear up this Dolphins defense.
Yeah. I had him 100 plus rushing yards.
18 yards rushing? Like how?
Gross, dude. Gross. That's and every time I look for a gross spot like that, like, yeah, maybe we should take Bijan's under rushing yards. He usually breaks the first carry for 75 yards or something. I mean, didn't have a post. Tyler Algier scored the touchdown.
Sporting says, shout out to Uncle Bob betting on Argentina elections saved my day yesterday. Oh, I forgot to look at that. I've been looking at election stuff, but I know we've got our elections in here in the U.S. coming up for some of the states. I need to go look at Uncle Bob's picks. And
I just that statement right there for me is hilarious. Betting on Argentinian elections saved.
Dude, I love when he gives international ones because like
I know he knows that stuff, but
we crushed the what was the Europe ones.
He knows all that stuff, man. He knows more than they know. But it's just hilarious to see betting on the Argentinian election yesterday saved my day. Yeah, that's awesome, bro. We can bet on anything
now. It works, man. I always get pissed because like, so like there was one I made a lot of money off of. I think it was the Polish one, but like I buy in and then the polls open like on election day or the polls close and they start counting. And then all of a sudden, like my percentage, like let's say I had a 25% chance to win, it'll drop down to like 10 because the bias, everyone just thinks the favorite's going to win, but then they start actually counting them up. And then they're like, no, it rises up. But pisses me off is like, I could have bought in at 10, but I never know if it's going to drop or not. But it seems like every single time it drops. So it's like, do I wait or do I not?
The last thing I need to do is get
start
real educated on that and start hammering those out, sitting here sweating the Argentinian election at 3 a.m. while they're counting the votes and stuff, man. Yeah, no, I don't need that.
Yeah.
You talk about the hip drop tackle, Megatron? No, man, that's a good rule, dude. Too many guys get hurt doing that hip drop tackle and the horse collars and things like that. That's a good rule in the game. I'm all about the game, staying tough and everything else. But hip drop tackles have hurt a lot of guys really, really bad over the years.
Yeah, they make people's ankles look like scatterbows.
Literally, that's what happens. People's ankles look like scatterbo when they do that tackle.
Yeah. Eagles and the Giants. Oof. I'm glad I was right on this one. I was like, I got a feeling this is going to be a ass whooping.
They wasn't ever losing to that team after as bad as they looked 2 weeks ago, dude. Never was losing that team. And then after in the second quarter, I mean, it's hard to say. We don't know what would have happened if Scatterboga stayed, but you knew that team was absolutely deflated after that, man. And I mean, good reason. It's understood.
Could you imagine how pissed their fans would be if they would have lost that game?
The Eagles? They'd have probably took the standing ovation back.
Yeah.
The Panthers, golly, they didn't even have a prayer in this thing.
Talk about that game for a second. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. I had a couple picks yesterday that weren't even fucking close. This was one of them. I had the Panthers and I had the Falcons, and at least they didn't even make me sweat it. Didn't even give me a chance. I didn't even hope at the backdoor cover in these damn games. Josh Allen came out, and one of y'all said it a minute ago, he became the most dual threat quarterback or something. Josh Allen didn't make a turn. Josh Allen has become the most scoring dual threat QB in history. Man, I saw a stupid thing taken away. We're going to get to it a little bit. We get the Titans-Colts game. But a stupid should have been a record for Jonathan Taylor. It was taken away over some bullshit. Making tackle will hurt you, period. What's next? You can't grab a guy's leg or ankle? No, Megatron ain't the same way, man. A tackle, is like not all tackles are going to hurt you and stuff like that. But the hip drop tackle where you're falling down behind the guy, where a guy's got all his momentum and all his weight moving forward, and you pull that back down on him, you have all that weight falling back on his ankle or his knee. That shit has hurt people for 40 fucking years, man. It ain't no different. It ain't like, I understand the game has softened up some, but that is a play that should have been removed from football years and years ago, and it would have saved a lot of people major catastrophic injuries. I have zero problem with the learn how to fall, then he says. You're clearly not going to come over to this side and understand this one, man. But no, the hip drop tackle is a good call. That's a good rule change. We all played through that shit, man. It ain't been a rule forever. I played through it too, bro. But it doesn't change the fact just because we've done something one way for 100 years doesn't mean we were doing it the right way. Just because it's a rule for a long time doesn't mean it was a good rule. There's a lot of laws out there in society that are horse shit, and they'll last for 120 damn years. And finally, they're like, oh, this is fucking stupid. Why have we been doing this all this time? Kind of the same way with the fucking hip drop tackle.
The one you were talking about with Jonathan Taylor was he was going to be the first person to get 3 touchdowns scored against the same team in a row.
Yeah, 3 consecutive rushing touchdowns.
But the last one was
they called that little thing where Daniel Jones takes it. This play I ran about all the fucking time because I wound up getting screwed on rushing yards or something. But Daniel Jones got that little pass and he just goes, and just, I mean, the ball travels a matter of like an inch and a half in the air. And they called that damn thing a receiving touchdown, dude.
Yeah. That
is so ridiculous. Think about that. Daniel Jones has an extra touchdown pass on his career record because of that.
What I hate is because Patrick Mahomes does it all the time, but like that little shovel up like front. What I hate about it is not that it counts as a reception or whatever. It's when they fumble it, it's technically an incomplete pass. I think that's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's technically a pass. That's what I'm more mad about that than, that is a pass for that reason.
I seen Aaron Rodgers make one of the smartest plays I've ever seen in my life last night on a little stupid thing like that, where he was about to get sacked, dude, and like Jalen Warren's blocking. He was about to go down, and they originally called it a fumble, but like he just like took the ball and just like dropped it and threw it. Like you could tell he was like throwing it. He wasn't fumbling or whatever.
Spiked that at his foot.
Yeah, just a little incomplete. I was like, I looked at SD and I said, you know how you make that play? I said, you play football for 20 years at the professional level.
Mont said the hip drop tackle ruined his NFL career.
See? Right there, Megatron. Proof's in the pudding.
Do the Ravens. I didn't see this one coming, but Derrick Henry, 2 touchdowns. This was all on Caleb Williams, man. He only had 285 yards passing, but he had some dumb mistakes. He
sucks.
He took a grounding call that was embarrassing. Yeah, he didn't put his team in a great position yesterday.
I cannot stand this guy, dude. I don't think he is a good NFL quarterback. I don't think he's ever going to be.
At least, Ravens defense getting some of their guys back, Roquan Smith and stuff. It actually did really help their defense and maybe having a bye week.
Roquan's a stud. I mean, that's like he's the quarterback of that defense. So anytime you get that guy back and he can make the play calls and the adjustments and everything, that's a big deal there. And obviously, a guy that's played a lot of football over the years. So, yeah, that was a really big deal. I didn't know it was going to be that big a deal, but clearly it was, man. He might be as important as Lamar Jackson.
And now they got they got 3 straight road games, so that's not easy, but this is the Ravens trying to get back on track. Thursday Night Football this week against the Dolphins, so if they can handle business down there, they'll have another mini bye, which they need.
Yeah. The Vikes.
Then they got to go to the Vikings and the Browns, both winnable games, but
is Lamar
next thing you know, if they win these 3, then they're back up to 5-5, and then they get to take on the Jets and Bengals. Watch out, the Ravens might. This is probably why the odds makers are like, no, we're still going to have them favored to win the division because
look at that fucking schedule, man. Has anything told you the Vikings are a world beater there? And you get the Steelers at home at the Bengals, the Patriots, Packers
at the Bengals again.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, look at that sketch. Wait a minute. Why does that? Oh, never mind. That's the Browns on the other one. Never mind. I was like, why do they have them playing at the Bengals twice? But yeah, no, that's a really soft schedule for the back end for the Ravens. Getting Lamar Jackson back. Is he going to play Thursday?
I don't know. I would imagine so.
I mean, hell, he was trending toward playing. They told us all last week he was going to play there. I mean, but the short week stuff's always weird. And you figure you're like, Tyler Huntley ought to be able to go beat the Miami Dolphins. I don't care if they did what they did this last week. I don't expect them to do it 2 weeks in a row.
I think if they can rest him for Thursday, they do, because then he doesn't have to play again until November 9th.
And then he's ready to go for the Vikings.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. But once again, you can't take a chance you go down to Miami and lose that game, because you lose that game, season might be over.
Yeah. All right. We're going to switch to Rumble Premium real quick for the rest of the show. Let me update the streams. Come over to Rumble, Game On Show. Sorry, YouTube.